Hey YouTube, Keith here. Today I kind of wanted to run over a little bit of flashlight electronics, I guess. Ever since I got my V10R, I've been playing around with the control ring and wondering, what makes it work. And what makes it work is a magnetic sensor called a Hall switch or a Hall sensor. Here we see three. The one on the left is a gate. I'm sorry, the one on the left is it's a switch. The way it works is magnet is removed, the switch is on, you put the magnet close to it, it turns the switch off. The one directly above the dime there in the middle is called a latch switch. The way it works is you turn it on, you turn it off, it stays off. And the last little teeny tiny speck is a sensor, and it varies the output based on the field of the magnet that is held up to it. So I've got my project board wired up, and down here you can make out my crude soldering job on one of these teeny tiny little sensors. So the way the circuit works is power comes out into the sensor, out from the sensor into a little transistor up there, and then it powers this LED. So I'm going to use my stick of magnets, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to turn out the light so we can see the LED, and then I'll show you how it works. Okay, hopefully you saw that. The way that this works, like I said, take the magnet and you run the pole right up to the sensor, and the LED illuminates. Because of the size of the sensor and everything, you got to be kind of right on top of it. I'm going to wire up one of these other switches, and we'll see how they work. Okay, so it's a mess, but it's a lot cleaner than it was with the other setup. So as we can see here, the switch is in its off state. And now it's on. Depending on which pole you present to the sensor, either the north or the south, turns it off, turns it on. I'm going to turn the light off, and we'll get a better view of what's happening. Okay, so there wasn't any dimming effect that took place. It was just a simple on, off, on, off. I'm going to put the other sensor in, and that one should give us the effect of put the magnet up, it goes off, pull the magnet away, it turns on. So just a minute, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the light is on when there is no magnetic field present. As soon as I bring the magnet close, the light goes out. Turn the light off so we can see that happen. Again, there was no dimming effect, it was just on, off, on, off. So here we have the V10R, and that works under the same principle as the first example, the sensor. Turn the light on, and then we can rotate this ring, which contains a magnet, and there's a sensor, or probably multiple sensors inside, and it varies the brightness accordingly. So overall, pretty cool. In a future video, we're going to be looking at other ways to control the brightness of a light, and we'll see what we can do from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Okay guys, to illustrate the point of the magnet again, there's the V10R, and here's my stick of magnets. These are just regular neodymium magnets, and I've got a couple small ones on the end. So the light is on. When I bring the magnet close, the intensity of the light grows, dims, grows, dims, and depending on which angle I approach it from, the intensity can really vary. So there we go. That's the magnetic control ring in a light.